Hi guys, I just wanted to talk about gratitude, really. It's made a huge difference to me, just even in the past couple of days. Like a realisation, really, of I've always known, I've always had the information that gratitude was important. Like people always say, write down what you're grateful for, start a journal, write things down that you're grateful for. It makes a huge. I always thought it was just like some sort of like, what's the word? Like wishful thinking or some sort of positive affirmations. I just always didn't particularly think it was. I never felt motivated to do it. Didn't think there was any reason behind it. I understood the logic, but I just never felt the need to do it. But recently, especially in the last few weeks, I got into a bit of a depressive cycle. Like lots of negative thoughts, created like a negative kind of feedback loop. Not really about one thing, but many things. But what I realised was how gratitude itself can kind of just cut off that cycle of depression. Because depression, I see it as like a negative feedback loop where one negative thought then makes it more likely that you're going to think another negative thought. And the more you think negative thoughts, they just compound and compound, and eventually you get to the point where it like slowly builds and creeps up on you, but your mind's just filled constantly all day of just negative thoughts and possibly even suicidal thoughts. But I just thought I was just such in a bad place mentally. I just thought, why didn't I try this? I watched a video on YouTube about gratitude, just came across it from this guy called Hamza. I thought I may as well just try, because like I'm in a pretty terrible place mentally. I quit my job, which was just a spur of the moment thing. I just couldn't face it. Luckily now I've got it back, but at the time, so I just thought I'd try it, because I've known about it for years, but I've just never tried it as like a practice or a habit. So I tried it, and I felt a click. I felt a switch straight away. Like my mum was always thinking about negative things, like just wanted to run away and avoid everything. As soon as I just wrote down on my little notepad just 3 things I was grateful for. I mean, initially it was hard to think, but I just wrote down 3 things, and it's weird, but straight away I felt this kind of just relaxation, but also just, I don't know how to describe it. A break, I guess. Like a break of thought. Like my thoughts were constant negative, but I just felt once I wrote down what I was grateful for, it's almost like I got a break. Like the thoughts just calmed down for a bit. Like they were just weren't as strong and weren't there anymore for a bit. You felt more relaxed. Instantly I just felt better. Still not great, but just far better instantly. So now I've been doing it only for a couple of days, and I've just noticed it's slowly getting better. And I just feel like if I keep doing this, then it's only going to go in a positive direction. I just wanted to talk about gratitude, about how important I think it is. It changes your perception. And I always believed for myself that I have these big goals, ambitions, dreams, as pretty much most people probably do. And part of the depressive cycle is just having these huge goals and always seeing yourself fail and never having the discipline or the focus or the determinate perseverance to actually go for them. And I always felt like I had to achieve these goals in order to be happy. But what gratitude taught me, or has taught me recently, and certainly from what I've been reading, is that really the key to achieving your goals, no matter how big or small they are, is to be happy now. So if you're happy now, if you're in a good place, a contented place, you've got no sort of resentment or bitterness, then you're going to be full of energy, energized. You're going to be motivated to go for your goals. You're not going to have wanting to work, but then just thinking, oh, I can't be arsed, or I'd rather do this, or I'd rather watch a YouTube video, I'd rather watch a footy match, or whatever. But you'd be fully focused, refreshed, contented. You'd be happy in your life within that day, and that would energize you and motivate you so much to achieve your goals. And I always felt like I had to achieve them first before I'm happy. But I realised with gratitude is be happy now. If you're happy now, you will inevitably move towards your goals, because your goals are inherent, they're intrinsic, they're what you want to do, or what you've always wanted to do, or what you want to do now. But if you don't feel happy, if you don't feel motivated, energized, then how are you going to move towards that? You're always going to be in a place of bitterness, of resentment, of tiredness. Like, be happy now when you can achieve your goals. And also, I feel like it slowly rewires your brain over time. So eventually, I don't know, imagine like personally in a few months, I'll be in a much far better place mentally, just from that simple practice, simple habit of gratitude. It's just a simple habit. It doesn't even take that long. And obviously, your habits do decide who you become ultimately. So I just wanted to share my thoughts in regards to gratitude and how important I think it is. So the habit I've started doing, I'm pretty sure I'm going to continue to do, is just every morning, every night, just write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. It doesn't matter what they are. It could be about the people in your life, what's happened that day or the day before, or whatever it is. Just any 3 things that you're grateful for. And I just feel that it just makes a huge difference. Like, you feel it mentally, especially when you're in a pretty dark place mentally. You feel it. So yeah, basically that's all. I just want to share my thoughts on gratitude, and I would suggest making gratitude a habit, even if it's just once a day. It'll make a huge difference to you mentally. So anyone struggling out there with their mental health, just gratitude is very, very important. So that's it, guys. I'll see you next time.